Do you want to regain your power back in your relationship? Are you afraid of initiating the conversations that help you define the status of your relationship? Are you stuck in a situationship? In this video, I'm going to help you claim your power back.
Let me start by taking a guess. I think you've so far changed your schedule, your actions, your interests, your activities, the time that you're seeing your friends. You have changed all of this to fit into someone else's life, and you are not seeing the same amount of effort in return. Well, let's see what happens here. When we see someone for the first time, someone who captures our attention, we start to feel this energy. We start to feel this charm in the way that they talk, in the way that they smile, in the way that they look at us, maybe take our hand. This is super, super, like this energy feels super euphoric. I'm not going to lie. I know. But there's something in here, suddenly we find ourselves like smiling. We go home smiling, we go to bed smiling, we start rereading their messages, we start replaying some fun moments in our head, in odd moments like, when we are in a meeting, when we are at work, when we are with our friends, we catch ourselves like rereading their messages, we catch ourselves replaying those moments, fun moments. Then suddenly we find some of our interests returned. We see that they are texting back to us, we see that they are giving us compliments, and everything becomes even more intense here. Now we want to give love even more, we want to pay attention even more, we want to, spend more time with them. At this situation, exactly at this state of your relationship, your new relationship, you should start asking yourself some questions. So I'm going to ask you these questions. I'm going to read them because I have written them down here. But I want you to first take a moment, think about your current new relationship or past relationship, whatever. Try to remind yourself, of the moments of the beginning of the relationship, basically. Think about those moments and then answer these questions. Ask yourself, what have I been building in my mind? Is this based on real Is this based on real shared actions, or mostly my hopes, my dreams, and the potential that I see in this relationship? Sometimes we start to build this potential that is completely unreal, that is not grounded in reality, in real actions, in reciprocated actions. And that's when we start to go down and down and down in the relationship, and we start to get stuck. So ask yourself, this future that I'm imagining in my head, and I know that you're imagining that future in your head. This future that I'm imagining in my head, is this based off of real actions, or is it based off of, some imaginary potential that I see in my mind? Asking yourself these questions helps you keep yourself grounded in reality instead of just daydreaming. After answering these initial questions, sometimes we find ourselves like doing this huge, huge emotional labor, dreaming, initiating conversations, initiating texts, initiating like requests to go outside, to go on a date, waiting, adapting our schedule, our actions, everything, even our dreams. We do all of this emotional and physical labor, and answering these questions become our wake-up call. Like, it's, the goal of answering this question is not to close our heart, but to open our eyes. That initial spark that we have experienced, that really hot moments, that intense moments and intense feelings sometimes pushes us to race ahead, to imagine the potential that is not there, imagine the future that is not there, and just forget about the present instead of focusing on the present, instead of seeing what is actually happening in the present. What are the actions, what actions are reciprocated, what actions are not reciprocated, what types of actions they are doing for us. Instead of seeing those elements in the present, thinking about, or having those emotions, those intense emotions, just push us to race ahead and imagine a future that it is not. So, what is our goal here? Our goal is to learn how to see this connection, not even the relationship, this early connection, as what it really is. What it really is. So, what's the solution here? What should we do? So, what we should do is actually taking some actions, like give some emotions, initiate some things, like some conversations, give emotions like this amount of emotions, then take a step back, sit back, and see if it's reciprocated. Just pay attention to this. I'm not saying that you should close your heart. I'm not saying that you shouldn't fight or for your emotions, for your love. I'm not saying that you should ignore the emotions that you have. You should always sit back and wait and see what happens. No. I'm saying that you should, the amount of actions that you are taking should be should make sense to the status of your relationship. So, initiate this amount, do some actions, this amount, change your life, this amount, then sit back, wait and see what happens. Wait and see if it's reciprocated. Wait and see if they are doing the same thing for you, if they are also investing in you. You shouldn't invest in other people based off of the amount of love and emotions that you are feeling for them. You should invest in other people based off of the amount of investment that they are doing for you. So the investment should be completely reciprocated. If you have initiated a date, if you have proposed and suggested that you two go on a date, that's fine. You did it once, even twice. Now it's time for you to sit back, wait and see if they are doing the same thing for you or not. If they are not, you are already receiving your message. If you are not, they have already made a choice, even if you are not seeing it clearly. So it's better for you to see this choice, to see this message as soon as possible, so that you get upset right now instead of getting upset in 6 months. You get heartbroken right now instead of getting heartbroken in 6 months. Okay, so take one step, sit back. If you have received something, then take the second step, and so on and so forth. I'm going to explain more about this in my next video. I know this video quality, it's not great. This is the first time that I'm actually recording a video. So if you love the message that I'm giving you, the message that I'm trying to pass through, please subscribe. Thank you.